Hello everyone, you are watching a complete video series of Unix operating system. This is part 8. I am PN Arya presenting this video. What is process? The Unix command used to create or start a new process. A process is an instance of a running program. Each process has ID known as PID. So PID is the process ID, is 5-digit ID used by Unix operating system to track process, and it is unique for each process. The PID number assigned by the operating system so that no two processes with the same PID exist in the Unix system because it is used to track each process. So it is like the person ID. So person have unique ID like PAN number, Aadhaar number, etc. So the two person not have the same ID. The two person have the same name but ID will be different. So here in the process, similarly, process have the different IDs. So different process have different IDs. Types of process: foreground process, background process, child process, parent process, zombie process, and orphan process. So first is the foreground process. So process takes input from the keyboard and produce output to the screen is called foreground process. If any foreground process is running, we cannot create other process or execute any other commands because commands prompt will not be available until the existing process is finished. So for example, the ls command display the directory contents on the screen. The Microsoft Office is also an example of foreground process. So in the Microsoft Office, like we are using suppose MS Word, so we are preparing any document, so we typing in the document, so we currently giving or continuously give some input to the MS Word. So that is the foreground process because we continuously input to the file by using the keyboard. So that is the foreground process because this is the running in the foreground. So this is the command to display all files related to foreground process. So we run ls my asterisk dot doc. So the all doc type file will display which start from my word. So the all file will display like the doc type. So my file dot doc, my file 2020 dot doc, my class dot doc. So the all file will display which start from my word and doc type files. So, or we can just run the simple ls command. So the ls command will display all files, and we want to display a particular file like doc or which start some my word or any word. So the particular word we want to display file, so we use in this format. Next is background process. A process run without connected to the keyboard is called the background process. So if the background process requires any keyboard input, it waits. So this point is important. So in the background process, any process run, so we cannot give any input because uh, we cannot give any input in the background process. The process will come in the foreground process. So we give some inputs. So that is the important point. And the benefit of background process is that we can run other commands without waiting to complete other processes. For example, to start a background process is to add an ampersand at the end of the command. So the antivirus software is also example of background process. So the antivirus run in the background in the our computer or laptop. So the antivirus run in the background. So we no need to trace or the work. So antivirus work itself continuously or scan the all files or the virus. So the antivirus not no need to give some inputs because this is the background process. So in the background process, we display files. So we run the command ls my dot text, and we use the ampersand. So the all file start from my word, and the all text file will display. So the all text file display. So start with the my word. So my file dot text my 2019 dot text. The all text file display start with the my word. Next is parent and child process. The Unix system assigned two ID numbers to each process. So here two ID, don't confuse the two ID, because the every process will create. So the two ID means associate to the each process. These two ID numbers are the parent process ID, that is the PPID, and the process ID, that is the PID or child ID. So the all process contain parent ID as well as child ID. In the Unix system, each user process has a parent process, and hence PPID is assigned to each user process. The shell will act as a parent whenever we execute any command. So the ps command display running process, and the ps dash f command display more information about the file, about the process. So the ps command just display all the running process in the system of the system. And if we use ps dash f, so this is the f extension or the option. So we use the f option. So the all full display or full detail will display of the all process. So we use dash f command. So here this is the running command. So here we just run the ps command. So ps is the process status. So all the current process running, all process will display. Here display list of current running process. So here the process, all current running process will display. So here is the few detail of the process. The PID is the process ID, TTY is the terminal type, and this is the time, and CMD is the represent the command. So the command used by the this process. And we use in the different way. So like the ps dash f, so display list of current running in process with the more detail or the full detail of the each process. So here the each process detail the full display means user id, process id, parent id, and cpu starting time. S time means start time, terminal time, and command. The all full detail display of the each process by using the F option with the PS command. So here this is the full display of the each process. UID means user ID, that this process belong to the person running. So the particular person run the command, the user ID display. PID is the process ID. PPID is the parent process ID, the ID of the process that start it. C represent the CPU utilization of the process. S time represent the process start time. TTY represent the terminal type associated with the process. Time CPU, time taken by the process. Next is stopping process. So the stopping process means how to stop the process. So the kill command used to stop or terminate the process. So this command will work when the process is running in the foreground mode. So this command will work in the when the process running in the foreground mode. So if a process running in the background, so you should get its job ID using the PSR command. So after that we can use the kill command to kill the process. So we run the ps command. So all the running process will display. So particular process id we can use to kill the or terminate. So here we run the ps command with the full detail. So we get all the full detail of the process. So we just kill and put the particular process. The particular process will terminate or stop by the kill command. So this is the example of the kill command. Next is zombie process. So a zombie process or defunct process is a process that has completed execution by exit system call, but still has an entry in the process table. So here the zombie is the means new process, or the means we also call the defunct process. So defunct is the zombie process. If a process is end by an exit system call, all memory associated with it is reallocated to a new process. In this way, the system saves memory, but the process entry in the process table remains until the parent process acknowledge its execution, after which it is removed. So here the parent process will remove the child process when the parent know about the child exit. So the child exits, the parent know about the status of the child exit. So the if the child exits, the parent know and the remove to the operating system. So the time between the execution and the acknowledgement of the process is the period when the process is in the zombie state. So we know the status of the zombie state. So we run the ps command and we can see z alphabet. So suppose the in the process, and we can see z means the this process in the zombie state. So this diagram shows the how to zombie process represent. So here the child process means created by the for command and execute the child process, and the child process perform the execution, and this is the execution system call, and we terminate the child process by using the exit system call. So the this process in the zombie process, or but the child process is exit, but the record in the exist means still exists. So here the parent process call the wait system call, or know the status of the child process. So here the know the status of the child process. So that is the in the zombie process. So the parent process know the status of the child process. So by using the wait function or wait system call. So this is the and this is the process of the zombie state. Killing zombie process. So zombie process can be killed by sending the sig child signal. So this is the command sig child to the parent using the kill command. So this signal inform the parent process to clean up the zombie process using the wait system call. So it is necessary to clean the zombie process, because zombie process end, but the record is still in the operating system. So it must be clear or removed from the operating system. So why using the wait function? So the wait function used by the parent process to know the status of the zombie exit or not exit. This signal is sent with the kill command. So here this is the format kill dash s sig child and PID. So PID is the parent process ID. So PID is the process ID of the parent process. So the the parent ID, this command used to kill the zombie process. Next is the orphan process. So an orphan process is a process that is still executing but whose parent has died. So here the orphan means the word is the orphan means the child have no parent. So here when the parent dies, the orphaned child process is adopted by init process ID. However, sometimes the parent process is killed before its child is killed. So when the orphan process die, they do not remain as zombie process. Instead, they are waiting on by init. So the result is that the process that is both a zombie and an orphan will reaped automatically. So here the zombie or the orphan is a different concept of the process. So here the init is the process ID. So the child process means the parent process means parent process exit or the die. So the child process wait to adopt the by the any means any process or by the any parent. So that is the using by the init id or init process. So this is the reference of video. If you have any doubt related to this video, so you can write your query in the comment box and I will reply that query. And if you learn something from this video, so please like this video and share this video with your friends and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the latest video notification. Thank you for watching.